All right, guys, buckle up, because this whole situation is just insane. Right now, Diddy is sitting behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, and if you know anything about that place, you know it's no walk in the park. That jail has a reputation, and not the good kind. We're talking about one of the toughest, most dangerous federal prisons in the entire country. Now here's where things get wild. One of Diddy's close friends, Charlie Finney, just did an interview with the Daily Mail, and according to him, things inside that prison almost turned deadly for Diddy. Charlie says that one morning, Diddy woke up with a knife pressed against his throat. Yeah, you heard that right. Someone tried to attack him while he was asleep. Now, Charlie isn't just some random person. He's known Diddy for over 30 years. They go way back. He's been one of the few people who stood by Diddy through everything that's been happening lately. In fact, he's been spotted at court almost every single day, showing his support. So when he says something like this, people pay attention. He admitted he doesn't know every single detail of what went down, like whether Diddy fought that person off himself or if guards came to the rescue. But one thing he's certain about, Diddy had to fight for his life. And honestly, it makes sense. In prisons like this, inmates don't take kindly to people accused of crimes involving anything sexual. They see those kinds of charges and take it personally because it reminds them of their own mothers, sisters, daughters, and they believe in something they call prison justice. Now, remember, this isn't just any inmate we're talking about. This is Diddy, one of the most recognizable and powerful names in the entertainment world. That fame, that status, it doesn't help him in a place like this. In fact, it puts a massive target on his back. Even Diddy's defense attorney, Brian Steele, brought this up in court. He told the judge that a guard at the facility actually had to step in and stop someone who was carrying a shank. That's how dangerous things have gotten for him. And to top it off, the jail itself has a terrifying record. Just this past summer alone, 2 inmates were stabbed to death within a couple of months. One of those cases was especially brutal. In April, an MS-13 gang member stabbed another prisoner 44 times, and somehow that guy lived to tell the tale. Barely, so yeah. Diddy's situation right now? It's not just bad. It's life-threatening. And here's where things get even more intense, guys. Federal prosecutors have officially charged several inmates connected to recent murders and violent attacks inside this same Brooklyn facility. So yeah, it's not just talk. This place is constantly on edge, full of chaos and danger. Every few weeks, there's another story coming out, another fight, another stabbing. Like I said before, this jail is not the kind of place anyone wants to end up, especially not someone like Diddy. Now, in case you missed the details, Diddy was sentenced to 50 months behind bars, which is about 4 years and 2 months. However, he's already served a year, so that time counts. That means he's looking at roughly 3 years and 2 months left to serve. He was found guilty on 2 counts related to transporting people for prostitution, but he was acquitted of the heavier charges, things like trafficking and racketeering. Even so, the judge made it crystal clear, Diddy isn't going anywhere right now. He's got to stay locked up. His legal team is trying hard to change that, though. They've reportedly filed requests to transfer him to a lower security prison in New Jersey, something a bit safer, a bit more controlled. But as of right now, he's still stuck at the Metropolitan Detention Center, dealing with everything that comes with it. Now, personally, and I know a lot of you might agree, I just don't see Diddy serving every single day of that sentence. Something tells me he's not going to do the full 3 years. There's already buzz going around that he might be released early, and here's where it gets wild. Apparently, Donald Trump himself might be considering granting Diddy a presidential pardon. Yep, that's what recent reports are saying. Trump even mentioned he's thinking about it. And if he actually goes through with it, that could mean Diddy could be walking out of that jail as early as this week. So now, it's basically a waiting game. Everyone's just watching to see if this rumored pardon really happens or not. But I gotta ask, what do you think about all this? How do you feel about Diddy almost losing his life behind bars and now possibly walking free because of a political move?
Gonna fuck around and come home. Y'all, he has officially asked Trump for a fucking pardon. And guess what, bitch? Trump is thinking about it. And do y'all understand that if he pardons Diddy, that Diddy could be home within 48 hours? Like, he come home with no charges. Like, and not only is it no charges, it's like the charges never fucking exist. So everybody who was scared and all that shit, if y'all thought y'all was scared before, y'all better be afraid as fuck now. Everybody who didn't support Diddy, everybody who basically has like turned their back on him, dog. If he gets pardoned, it's like the case never existed. Do y'all know what the hell that means? For the victims, for the people who, like I said, turned their back, it's not gonna be a good thing. And then he finna be running his fucking mouth, because now he can say whatever. It ain't no, like, he can talk about the case. He can come online and be like, shit, y'all did it, and so what? So what? And they can't do shit to him. The fucking case is gone, it's over. So do y'all think Trump finna pardon this man or not? Let me know in the comments now. Make sure y'all follow for more news.
With a knife to his throat, you guys. But it didn't quite go in. Apparently, according to the Daily Mail, Diddy's godbrother, Charlucci Finney, just reported that Diddy woke up at the Metropolitan Detention Center this morning, and there was another inmate standing there with a knife to his throat to intimidate him. Charlucci thinks he was trying to intimidate him, but Charlucci's saying, in Harlem, that shit don't fly, okay? That doesn't fly with guys from Harlem. Diddy has been trying to get a commutation from President Trump, and I think after this morning, he is dying to get out. Now, the White House reported that it's not true that the president is looking over his possible commutation, but TMZ is saying that they have inside knowledge and that they are standing by the story. They are saying that the White House isn't telling the truth. TMZ is saying we are sticking by the story. We think Diddy's getting out. So now with this whole knife incident, let's see what ends up happening next.
Breaking news, you guys. It has been reported and it has been said that Diddy, P. Diddy, could be let out early of prison. So, you guys, President Trump has been thinking about if he is going to let Diddy out. And if so, Diddy could be let go free this week. Although President Trump did say, that Diddy did say some bad words about him. But, as previously recorded before, Diddy has been talking about that he gave his life over to Christ. He has been repenting and he has been doing the will of God ever since he's been in prison. Could this be a miracle in Diddy's favor from the Lord that he may go let free? You guys, this just proof that shows how the miracle of God works. Once again, this is Devon. Thank you for watching an update on Diddy.
So at the end of the day, this whole Diddy situation feels like something straight out of a movie. Fame, power, betrayal, and now survival behind bars. The man who once ruled the music industry is now fighting just to stay alive in one of the most dangerous prisons in America. And with rumors swirling that Trump might actually pardon him, it's like the final twist nobody saw coming. Will Diddy walk free and rebuild his empire? Or will this be the chapter that finally breaks him? One thing's for sure, the world is watching every single move. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think Diddy deserves a second chance, or should he serve every day of his time? Because either way, this story is far from over.